So you guys will have to tell me if there's sound here, because I have no idea if there is or isn't sound. I've got about 5,000 different mechanical malfunctions today, and one person doing the job, so still no sound that I can pick up. Alright, if you're here, we're getting ready to start the second half here in about, I don't know, 10 minutes or 20 minutes or so. Unfortunately, just a giant wide array of technical problems set this broadcast way, way behind. So we will be back with the second half of St. John versus Springfield. I appreciate anybody who's tuning in. Trust me, I'm as disappointed as you are that we've missed this much football. Anyway, bear with us. As in all things, we're doing what we can.
440 and Goal welcomes in-combine sponsor from Allstate Kristen Dobbins-Beck-Barger. Kristen and her team offer auto, home, renters, and various other insurance policies. Visit Kristen at 4605 Main Avenue in beautiful Ashtabula, Ohio, or contact Kristen at 440-993-0256.
by the Springfield Marching Band.
All right, that was the Akron Springfield band there. I would love to give you a recap of the first half, but I have no idea what happened either. I see that the score is 18-6. We spent a good portion of the first half trying to get some technical difficulties so we could at least get some kind of a stream out here for you guys. We've got about 5 minutes and 40 seconds, 5 minutes, a little bit more than 5.5 minutes left here at halftime. When we come back, we should have everything taken care of where you're going to be able to see at least a good half of football between the Spartans and the Akron Springfield Spartans and the St. John Heralds.
At Spire, we rise each day better than the day before. Our commitment to the Spire Way is a part of something bigger, a mission to inspire individuals to achieve their peak potential in life. The Spire Way is how we fuel our passion. It's the integration of professional training, education, and competition across a variety of sports, disciplines, and career paths. This way of life is more than a slogan. It's instilled in our values, and it's how we live each day. At Spire, sportsmanship is knowing that integrity is essential to all success. At Spire, power is achieving and exceeding personal goals. At Spire, innovation is new ideas and methodologies. At Spire, resiliency is what is required to achieve greatness. At Spire, energy is 100% dedication and total commitment. The Spire Way places equal focus on the development of strong minds, strong bodies, and strong character. Are you ready to live the Spire Way?
Are you a small business looking for a way to advertise locally? You have a problem? 440 and Goal has a solution. Advertise with us. 440 and Goal can create custom advertisements like you see here. What better platform than 440 and Goal to advertise with? 440 and Goal will be awarding a $500 football and $500 volleyball scholarship to a local senior this year. Getting in touch with 440 and Goal is easy. You can reach us on Facebook and Instagram by simply messaging us. Or you can also email us at 440goal@gmail.com. Don't wait, spots are filling. Again, message 440goal on Facebook or Instagram, or email us at 440goal@gmail.com for all the details. 440 Gold proudly welcomes Play All Awards and Engraving. Awards? They do them all at Play All. From trophies to plaques to all other things celebration. Play All has 2 on-site laser computerized engraving machines as well as thermal imaging equipment. Play All has been locally owned and operated since 1993. Check them out at playallamerica.com or check out their Facebook page at Play All Awards and Engraving. Visit Play All at 4542 Main Avenue in beautiful downtown Ashtabula, Ohio.
All right, with 12 seconds to go, we're going to get ready to start the second half of this game. Right now, current score is St. John 6, Akron Springfield 18. I will be reliant on you guys to tell me if we've got sound. Got a one-man job today. Ryan and Tom's getting married, and Ryan is with him. So I'm the lone star here on this during this game between the Heralds and the Springfield Spartans. It's a long way to travel for this Akron team.
Miller to kick off for the Heralds.
Heralds getting ready to kick off here. And they're going to kick a high pooch kick. It's going to fall on it. Right there at about the 32-yard line is where that's going to go, and that's where Springfield's going to start the second half today. Herald's coming off 2 losses right now. The first loss is going to come week 1 against Rittman. Week 2 they took on Sebring McKinley, who came in here and with the help of the Frederick brothers rushed for about 300 yards in that game.
First and 10 for the Spartans. On their own 32.
We got first and 10 here. It's the third quarter. Springfield up 18-6 right now. Gonna go in motion. He's gonna drop back. Over the head of the receiver. That's gonna be no good.
Fuller's pass intended to Osborne. Falls incomplete. Tyler Cathcart on the coverage for the Heralds.
Cathcart gonna be on the coverage here. Cathcart, a really fantastic corner for this St. John team. Football Ohio's Twitter account recognizing him before the season even started as one of the top corners in Northeast Ohio, which for a small school like St. John is quite an accomplishment. Gonna go there at 32. He's got some room to run. That's gonna be Devin the Machine Mercilliot on that tackle, which is no surprise.
Gain of 6 on the play.
With 3rd and 4 here, they're gonna be on the 39-yard line. Third quarter here. Again, this is the St. John Heralds versus the Akron Springfield Spartans. St. John looking for their first win on the year. It's going to be a screen pass out there. Tyler Cathcart on the tackle there, and that's going to be good for a first down for the the Springfield Spartans. I'll get used to that before the end of the game, hopefully. Gonna go right up in the middle and nothing going there. And that's gonna be a fumble. Waiting on the referees to make the call here.
Holmes the ball carrier. Brought down by Narducci.
Never mind, they're gonna call the runner down.
He's up second down and 10 for the Spartans. On their own 46.
2nd and 10 here. They're going to be on their own 46-yard line. Spartans going to come out here. Apologize, I don't have a Spartans roster in front of me, so there's no way I'm going to call their names out right now. He's going to pass, and that's going to get in and out of the hands.
Fuller's pass intended to Davis. Falls incomplete. Tim and
3rd and 10 here. Spartans looking for a first down. St. John going to try and get a big 3 and out here. And he's got a man wide open. And that's going to be good for a Springfield touchdown, Spartans. And he found the hole there. With 9:34, your new score here right now, 24 Springfield, 6 St. John. And St. John gets a decent amount of pressure in there on that quarterback. He just makes a play. Beautiful day here at Geneva Spire. If you've not been here, you should come down here and check it out. Springfield going to go for 2 here. And conversion's going to be no good, so that's a big stop for the St. John Heralds there.
St. John cross-country team competed at the Avon Lake Early Bird Invitational this morning. The middle school teams were well represented with 3 individuals placing in the top 25. Cody Fuentes led most of the race and ended up placing second place on 278 in the boys' race.
Go ahead and get a look at the cheerleaders for this St. John team. Doing their best to keep these guys in good spirits and keep the game fun.
Marley Beacom finished 10th and Alexa Jordan finished 13 out of 226 to lead the girls team to an 8th place finish out of 19 teams. High school runner Josh Codwick ran a personal best time of 24:35, taking a minute out of his previous best time. Congratulations, Heralds.
Getting ready for a kickoff here. Current score 24 Springfield, 6 St. John. 9:34 left here in the 3rd quarter. We're here in Geneva, Ohio, as the Akron Springfield Spartans are here to take on the Heralds. Heralds looking for their first win on the year. And the scoring's going to have to get open. You know, they struggled a little bit with the scoring in the last game as well. And he's going to fall on that. Yeah. This ain't a punt. They can come get that. Falls on the ball. Heralds on the ball. That's going to be Jeff Watson, who's thrown for 311 yards so far on the season. He's in the backfield with Andrew Williams and Devin the Machine Mercilliot. Devin going to be used there as kind of a primary blocker. Devin got quite a few carries last week. Andrew Williams, a hidden gem on this team as well. A lot of speed, a lot of athleticism with him. The Heralds had a difficult time getting the rush going last week, but once it did go, they end up rushing for about 74 yards. But the real story of St. John is Jeff Watson and this passing attack. He's thrown for over 300 yards on the year, which is a lot. He's going to find number 2 there. And that's Caden Johnson, who last week responsible for a big touchdown catch for this St. John Heralds team. You know, he's coming out as a senior to play some football. Caden Johnson has made his name on the wrestling mat, typically, coming out to play some football as a senior. And we all know wrestlers make the best tackles, but I didn't realize they could catch the ball like that. That's going to be Cathcart going to go. And flag on the play. We're going to call a false start on the offense, and St. John going to be moving the wrong way here. I want to thank everybody for joining us on Saturday afternoon for Heralds football, as the Heralds are going to be taking on the Akron Springfield Spartans. I'll get used to that eventually. We got just under 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. A false start is going to make that 3rd and 11 now. A couple guys to keep your eyes on out here. Number 2, number 9. Those are the guys, big play guys in the last game. Snap is out. Watson's going to throw. Nobody home. That's going to hit the grass. And we've got 4th and 11. I imagine what you're going to be looking at here is a punt, but you know, with the clock ticking down, I'm sure the Heralds have to start thinking like we got to start scoring, as they haven't scored since the first quarter. I do remember that because I was still scurrying through this setup. Empty set here, and I assume I'm looking for a quick kick from Watson here. And that is catastrophic. That's going to be over his head, and a bad snap and a turnover and downs, which is going to put the Spartans on about the 6 or 7 yard line. No, I'm sorry, about the 12-yard line. I've said it every game, and I'm going to say it again here. That center position in this county is the toughest position, and something that, you know, youngsters really need to spend a lot of time learning. It's the most important position on the field, especially in these games where, you know, in the football game now where everybody's passing the ball. You have to get the ball to the quarterback very, very quickly. Thank you very much, Coach. You know, the slower that ball gets to the quarterback, the quicker that defensive end's going to get there. And in the same right, you know, those over-the-head snaps lead to just great field position for the opposition. And with 24 points by the third quarter, they're not really having trouble scoring. So Harold's going to have to dig deep here. This defensive line's going to have to get strong, get violent, and keep them out of there. Take it personal. While they call timeout, we're going to get a quick ad in from one of our sponsors, State Road Medical. And we're back as the Spartans are going to take over on the, it looks like the 11-yard line is where that's going to be finally at. 2nd and 3 here on the 4-yard line, which it seems crazy, but this team can get a first down. He's going to break free, and they're going to keep him from scoring.
Fuller, the ball carrier. First hit by Vasily, assisted by Williams.
Third down and 1 here on the Herald 2. Again, 1 yard, they can get a first down. 2 yards, they can get 6 points. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Herald's trying to put up a fighting stand against this Spartans offense. And he is going to find the end zone, I believe. And that's going to be good for another Spartans touchdown. One of the things the Heralds have had trouble with all year this year is the rushing attack. That's exactly how Sebring goes out there and they blow the game open last week. Is they stay out of the air. You don't want to pass too much on this Heralds team because they've got a pretty good defensive backfield. But their Achilles heel, as it were, is right there in the middle. You're going to go right at the big guys because size is not something that they have an abundance of on this Heralds team. And we are going to go away to a quick word from our sponsors, as looks like we got ourselves a player shook up on that play.
440 and Gold proudly welcomes Play All Awards and Engraving. Awards, they do them all at Play All, from trophies to plaques to all other things celebration. Play All has 2 on-site laser computerized engraving machines as well as thermal imaging equipment. Play All has been locally owned and operated since 1993. Check them out at playallamerica.com or check out their Facebook page at Play All Awards and Engraving. Visit Play All at 4542 Main Avenue in beautiful downtown Ashtabula, Ohio.
Injured player on that play was number 73. That is Darren Jones. He was able to get up and walk off the field, which is what you want to see out here. 2-point conversion is good, making this new score Springfield 32, St. John 6. Getting ready for another kickoff here at beautiful Geneva Spires Stadium. It's really a complex, if you will. I don't know if you've never been here. It's definitely worth coming out and taking a look at. Olympic level facilities here, whether it's the track, the basketball team. We've covered some swim meets here that were outstanding as well. It's really a gem right here in Ashtabula County where high level athletes are going to come out here to compete. Akron Springfield getting ready to kick off here, and their defense has gotten a couple turnovers that have led to quick touchdowns. A couple mistakes here and there have led the Heralds to be, up against the wall and also putting Springfield in really good field position. Ball is off. And that's going to be Sully Twining on the return for the Heralds there. .32-6 is your score right now. 5:42 left here in the third quarter. Thanks for everybody joining us tonight, or today, excuse me. And thanks for everybody who joined last night as the Jefferson Falcons took on the Edgewood Warriors and become the new owners of the Holdley Cup, the 69th annual Holdley Cup broadcast right here live on 440 and Goal. If you missed it, go over to our Facebook or our YouTube channel. It's going to be right there for you guys to be able to go check that out. And offense came in bunches last night, that is for sure. Watson's going to throw it out. He's got Tyler Cathcart. Cathcart can make a play. They're going to get him right there. You guys are going to want to tune in this Friday as we are back to a full crew. Me and Ryan will be back at Ashtabula Lakeside for their homecoming game as they take on the Geneva Warriors in a new rivalry trophy called the Battle for Route 84. Going to be a lot going on that day. We were just made aware that there's also a trophy that is shared amongst the city managers. So Varquette and Timoneer will have a stake in this game as Lakeside will be playing for the Managers Cup. Watson's going to throw. He's going to find Devin Mercilliot, and that's going to be very, very close to a first down there. Where he marks it is really going to be flag on the play, and we'll see what we got here. Face mask on the defense, and that is going to be a Heralds first down. Herald's going to get 15 free ones right there. That's going to bring them all the way to the 29-yard line. Watson in the backfield with Devin Mercilliot. He's going to throw it over to Williams on the screen pass. Williams is trying to make a play. That one's going to be good for about 4 yards. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. This is the St. John Heralds versus the Springfield Spartans. We're here at beautiful Geneva Spire Sports Complex as the Heralds are taking on and looking for their first win on the season. Jeff Watson and Devin Mercilliot going to be in the backfield for the Spartans here. He's going to fake once. Gets around that defensive end there. And I'll tell you what, Watson making something out of nothing there. Jeff Watson, the sophomore gunslinger for this Heralds team, had a defensive end right in his face right from the gate there. Puts a little move on him, extends the play, and turns what should have been a quarterback sack into a 1-yard gain. And they're going to get him to jump off sides.
Legal procedure on the Heralds.
Illegal procedure is the call. So that's going to mark it from 3rd and 4 back to 3rd and 9. Watson and Mercilia going to be in the backfield for the Heralds here. Number 2, Caden Johnson, closest to the screen. Watson's going to take the snap. Over the top, he is going to find, that's Caden Johnston. And he's going to drag those defenders all the way past the 10-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Tyler. That's Tyler Cathcart, not Caden Johnson. The another playmaker for this Heralds team. That's going to be good for a Heralds first down, and they are inside. It's going to be first and goal on the 8-yard line. Watson and Mercilia in the backfield for the Heralds here. And Mercilia going to run into a whole slew of Spartans there. Caden Johnston, a senior, as is Cathcart. 2 seniors out there making some big plays, and you can't forget about Devin the Machine Mercilia making plays both on offense and defense for this this Heralds team. With 1 minute and 15 seconds left here in the third quarter, a lot of time here. This game isn't out of reach. You just can't quit. Number 2, Caden Johnson, closest to us on this side of the screen. Then you've got Watson and Mercilia in the backfield. He's going to throw a jump ball. That's going to go in and out of the hands of Caden Johnson. And he is more than capable of making that. I'm telling you what, I might throw that again. Yeah, this wide receiving core here at St. John, pretty strong when you take into account who they've got lined up out there. You've got Caden Johnston, who's about 6'2", 6'3". Tyler Cathcart, phenomenal athlete. You've got Andrew Williams, another fast guy. A lot of guys can catch the rock. You know, their Achilles heel is giving Watson enough time to make the play. Watson and Mercilia in the backfield for the Heralds here. That's Andrew Williams coming in the jet. And he's going to pick it up. Cathcart trying to make a play there. And we got some flags out here. All right, while they attend to that injured player, we're going to go over to State Road Medical. I'll let you know what the call was.
For Own Goal proudly welcomes Play All Awards and Engraving. Awards, they do them all at Play All, from trophies to plaques to all other things celebration. Play All has 2 on-site laser computerized engraving machines as well as thermal imaging equipment. Play All has been locally owned and operated since 1993. Check them out at playallamerica.com or check out their Facebook page at Play All Awards and Engraving. Visit Play All at 4542 Main Avenue in beautiful downtown Ashtabula, Ohio.
At Spire, we rise each day better than the day before. Our commitment to the Spire Way is a part of something bigger, a mission to inspire individuals to achieve their peak potential in life. The Spire Way is how we fuel our passion. It's the integration of professional training, education, and competition across a variety of sports, disciplines, and career paths. This way of life is more than a slogan. It's instilled in our values, and it's how we live each day. At Spire, sportsmanship is knowing that integrity is essential to all success. At Spire, power is achieving and exceeding personal goals. At Spire, innovation is new ideas and methodologies. At Spire, resiliency is what is required to achieve greatness. At Spire, energy is 100% dedication and total commitment. The Spire Way places equal focus on the development of strong minds, strong bodies, and strong character. Are you ready to live the Spire Way?
.440 and Goal welcomes in-combine sponsor from Allstate Kristen Dobbins-Beck-Barger. Kristen and her team offer auto, home, renters, and various other insurance policies. Visit Kristen at 4605 Main Avenue in beautiful Ashtabula, Ohio, or contact Kristen at 440-993-0256.
And we had a player from the Springfield Spartans get shook up on that play, but again, luckily he is able to get up and walk off the field here. The call on that was going to be pass interference, so, even more so, a big play made by Tyler Cathcart by keeping his mind together, picking up that ball, finding a guy downfield and throwing it. And with that, Tyler Cathcart going to be lined up in what I assume is the Heralds version of the Wildcat. He's got some room. So that was first and 4. Or excuse me, first and goal on the 4-yard line. Now it's second and goal here. They're on the 1-yard line. This is another place where the Heralds tend to struggle. Is really close to the end zone here. This is where you need the big guys to come out there. You need the guys who aren't afraid to go out there and blow open that middle, give you some room to run. Some key injuries for the Heralds before the season even starts this year. One of the biggest one is wrestler Ryan Elrod getting injured, not being able to play football this year. Elrod would have been, without a doubt, one of the best linemen in the county. This wrestling program here at St. John is something to be talked about. It is a very, very successful program. The coach does a great job. Multiple state champions, multiple podium guys out here. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter as we head into the fourth. Springfield 32, St. John 6. We're going to head all the way to the other side of the field. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in today. This is the St. John Heralds versus the Springfield Spartans. Second game of the week here, as last night we got a chance to cover the Hoadley Cup when Jefferson goes out there and puts on an offensive parade with Grant Hitchcock and Trent Hodge playing out of their mind. It was an absolutely phenomenal game. If you are curious to watch how that game went, go over and check out our YouTube page. Find us on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. If you can like and share, hit that notification bell as well, so you know every time 440 and Goal is going live. If there's an Ashtabula County sport, we're going to try and be there. Thank you, Coach Bento. I knew I didn't want to mess up the name. The wrestling coach out here is a gentleman by the name of Scott Blank, and Scott doesn't produce anything but champs out here. I put my money on these St. John wrestlers against almost anybody. Here they go. Ah, I got the wrong part. Sorry, I bumped the camera. And that's going to be Devin Mercilliot on the touchdown. $11:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. St. John 12, Springfield 32. St. John going to line up here for 2. I don't think I've seen them kick all year, so I don't even think they have a kicker. Watson and Mercilliot in the backfield. Watson's going to go back. He's breaking out. Look for some help. Over the top. He's going to find. That's number 9, Tyler Cathcart. Good for 2. And with that, the Heralds got 14 points as the Spartans have 32. We're going to get ready for a kickoff here. Want to thank everybody for joining in today's game. Want to encourage you guys to come check us out again on Friday as we cover Lakeside versus Geneva live at Lakeside Stadium. A new rivalry trophy being introduced this year, the Battle for Route 84, which will be played for between the Lakeside Dragons and Geneva Eagles every year now. Not to mention it's going to be Lakeside's homecoming game. Geneva actually played another Springfield team last night. Had a pretty bad, struggled pretty well last night. Let me see if I can get some of our scores up. You guys will have to bear with me. I don't have the exact scores in front of me, but they do fall short last night, as does Lakeside, who gets into a battle with the Villa Angela St. Joseph. That team is very, very tough. One of the top teams in the county, or in the northeast part of Ohio. And I say all that to say that this game on Friday should be a very good game between two very good teams. And they try the onside kick there, no good. 11:53 left here in the fourth quarter.
First and 10, Spartans. On their own 45.
Heralds finding the end zone on that last offensive series. Defense coming out here looking to make a stop. St. John and Akron do have a like opponent in Rittman. And both of these teams have very similar scores in that Rittman game. Neither team successful against them. Both of them making it what should have been a one-touchdown game. Springfield actually makes it a one-touchdown game. The St. John Heralds, it was a two-touchdown game, but with some late game shenanigans, which is what opens it up. This will be the last Heralds game until October 1st. Or excuse me, October 2nd, which should be their homecoming game. Let me double check my calendar here. Yeah, so October 1st is the next time we're going to be covering the St. John Heralds as we come back here when they play the Southington Chalker Wildcats. that is going to be the St. John homecoming game as well. That run there going to be good for about 3 yards, call it. 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Wildcats. Tell you what, I got to send another shout out is to that Jefferson band last night. Brought it. That was one of the best bands I've ever heard. Quarterback and running back in the backfield for the Springfield Spartans. 3, he's going to go over into motion. Quarterback's going to keep. And that's going to be good enough for a Spartans first down. Quarterback keep, good for about 8 yards. Younger team. This St. John program, has been rebuilding for the last couple of years. They have that 1 year where they play 8-man football. Numbers kind of dropped down that year, and every year since they've been building it back up. But this is a team that made it to the playoffs not too long ago. .22 is going to go into motion for the Springfield. And in the backfield, that's going to be number 53. Going to start that, and Caden Johnson going to come in there and end it. That was Thomas Miller going to get in there to get that defensive play started. Caden Johnson going to make the tackle. .9:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Caden Johnson going to get credit for the tackle there. 8:59 here in the fourth quarter. St. John 14, Springfield 32. We're here at Geneva Spire, and beautiful, as Ryan would say, downtown Geneva. Heralds looking to make a big stop here after a successful offensive outing on their last series. 22 is going to go into motion for the Spartans. 32, he's got the rock. And he's going to get knocked out of bounds, but not before the Spartans are going to get another first down. Jimmy Severino on the tackle for the Spartans. And one of the cool things about this, St. John being a smaller school, you're going to get to hear these guys' names again next season, or in the next sports season as well, because a lot of multi-sport athletes at this school, whether it's basketball or wrestling. And they're going to get him in the backfield, and who is that? We know that guy. Devin Merciliak going to get in the backfield. And that play before it could get anywhere. Number 3 is going to go into motion.
Zorn's on the reception.
Number 5 going to be in there for the tackle. I believe that's Tommy Miller.
Knocked out of bounds by the Heralds.
Nope. Matt Miller. I at least got the last name.
Fourth down and 7 for the Spartans at the Herald 30.
Slow and methodic. That's what you would call this offensive drive by the Springfield Spartans. You know, taking plays 6 and 7 yards at a time.
Miller, the ball carrier. Brought down by Tom Miller.
Tom Miller going to be good for the tackle there.
Fourth down and 4 for the Spartans.
Now we're looking at 4th and 4 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Herald's going to look for a big stop here. Take the ball back. Plenty of time to get 2 scores. Actually, I guess they need 3, so. Still plenty of time. That's what matters. And that's actually a fumble.
Incomplete pass.
Oh no, it's going to be incomplete. I could have swore that would have been a fumble, but no. I guess it's a shovel pass. Either way, Herald's ball. They're going to take over here on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10, with 5 minutes and 14 seconds. Jeff Watson and the Heralds coming back to offense. Watson back. Andrew Williams has got it, and he's got some room to run. Touchdown, Heralds!
Pass to Andrew Williams, good for a Herald touchdown. 75 yards on the Herald touchdown.
75-yard touchdown for the Herald's Andrew Williams on a big pass by Jeff Watson. And just like that, 20-32 is your new score. Watson and Mercilliot in the backfield for the Heralds here, going for the 2-point conversion, trying to make this a 10-point game. And that's going to be over the head of Caden Johnston.
5:02 to play in the game. It's the Spartans 32 and the Heralds 20.
2 touchdowns away the Heralds are now with 5 minutes and 2 seconds left here after a monster pass by Jeff Watson to number 7, Andrew Williams in the Heralds. 75 yards on that one. You know, with 311 yards on the season, one thing that we don't doubt here is the ability of Jeff Watson to throw the ball. And if you do doubt it, he will quickly remind you that you should not. Heralds set to kick off here, and I'm interested to see if they are thinking onside or if they go conservative and do the well. I think they answered my question right there. And we got a flag on the play, but I do hear the referee yelling, white ball. Looks like they're going to have too many men on the field. Never mind, that's going to get waved off. .458 left here in the fourth quarter. Springfield 32, St. John 20. St. John with a 75-yard passing touchdown from Watson to Williams on the last offensive series. Heralds able to stop a fourth down conversion on the last offensive series for the Spartans here. Looking to do that again and hopefully score another quick one. And they're going to get him in the backfield. Nothing going there.
Franks, the ball carrier, brought down by Devin Musunga. Loss of 1 on the play.
Second and 11 here. Spartans letting that clock die down. And they're going to go right there in the middle. And that is number 55 on the tackle. Vincent Narducci. Nothing going there, and it looks like they lost more yards again. St. John going to call timeout here, and as that's a timeout, we're going to give a word to our sponsors, namely our first one, State Road. Getting ready to go back here. We got 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. St. John 20, Springfield 32. 3rd and 12 after a big defensive series for the Heralds. 2 tackles for losses. He's going to throw it. He's got a man downfield. And that's going to be good for a Springfield first down. I want to thank everybody for joining us. This is St. John Heralds versus Springfield Spartans. It's 4-4-0 in goal here. If you're interested in some advertisement during our broadcast, Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, or send us an email at 440andgoal@gmail.com. I can promise you we have the most reasonable advertisement rates you're going to ever come by. That's going to be a catch. Good for about 8 on that catch. And Springfield continue, and he stays in bounds, continuing to let the clock go down. And I think the Spartans want to keep the ball out of the Heralds' hands, as the Heralds have found something that's working for them, and they don't want no part of that passing game.
Second down and 5.
2 minutes and 40 seconds going on here. And one of the things I want to point out and give the Heralds credit for is there has been zero quitting this team today. You know, they were down pretty big, continue to fight back, bring it back within 12, including some big plays. And that's how you know a team's getting better. Quarterback going to keep it. And it's going to be second and about 1. Devin the Machine Mercilliot in on the tackle. There's no surprise.
Third down and 1 for the Spartans.
20-32 the score right now. Springfield enjoying a 12-point lead right now with 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Heralds coming off a 75-yard touchdown. 75 yards in one play between Watson and Williams. 32 going to keep it. Quarterback's going to get it. He's going to get the first down and some more. And with that first down, that may be enough. And we got a face mask, so add 15 on to that. Springfield comes to line up here. Herald's looking to make a stop. 1 minute and 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Herald's trying to make a statement stop here. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to throw. Nobody home. And that's going to stop the clock. 56 seconds on a no-good pass. It's first and goal on the 9-yard line. I want to thank everybody for joining us, even though we had some technical difficulties in the first half, getting in here for some quality football here in the second half. St. John Herald's taking on the Springfield Spartans here live at the beautiful Spire Sports Complex in beautiful downtown Geneva. Going to encourage you guys to come check us out again on Friday. Lakeside Dragons taking on the Geneva Eagles for the Battle of Route 84. It's also the Lakeside homecoming game. Really looking forward to that. Both of these teams going to be searching for another win this year. Both have won. And the Spartans, Herald's going to get the quarterback there. And that's going to start the clock right back up. Third and about 11. 30 seconds. And I'm assuming you're going to see a QB knee here, which should do it. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and dealing with the mishaps and shenanigans in the beginning of this game. We look forward to coming back and doing this again, getting the whole squad back together. We'll see you guys all Friday when we go to Lakeside Stadium, when the Dragons are going to take on the Eagles. But as the clock strikes zero, gets ready to strike zero here. And just like that, Spartans are going to find themselves with a victory today. 32-20 after a very, very good effort from the Heralds in the fourth quarter, trying to come back, getting their offense going. They do find some things that work today, and unfortunately more things weren't working than were. But you get better, you build up, and you continue to play the game. They're not always going to go like this, fellas. Those wins are coming. Keep putting in the work. This is Sam for 440 and Goal. Want to tell everybody thank you for joining. We'll go to one more word for our sponsors, and we'll see you next week.
.440 and Goal welcomes in-combine sponsor from Allstate Kristen Dobbins-Beck-Barger. Kristen and her team offer auto, home, renters, and various other insurance policies. Visit Kristen at 4605 Main Avenue in beautiful Ashtabula, Ohio, or contact Kristen at 440-993-0256.
Are you a small business looking for a way to advertise locally? You have a problem? 440 and Goal has a solution. Advertise with us. 440 and Goal can create custom advertisements like you see here. What better platform than 440 and Goal to advertise with? 440 and Goal will be awarding a $500 football and $500 volleyball scholarship to a local senior this year. Getting in touch with 440 and Goal is easy. You can reach us on Facebook and Instagram by simply messaging us. Or you can also email us at 440goal@gmail.com. Don't wait, spots are filling. Again, message 440goal on Facebook or Instagram, or email us at 440goal@gmail.com for all the details.
At Spire, we rise each day better than the day before. Our commitment to the Spire Way is a part of something bigger, a mission to inspire individuals to achieve their peak potential in life. The Spire Way is how we fuel our passion. It's the integration of professional training, education, and competition across a variety of sports, disciplines, and career paths. This way of life is more than a slogan. It's instilled in our values, and it's how we live each day. At Spire, sportsmanship is knowing that integrity is essential to all success. At Spire, power is achieving and exceeding personal goals. At Spire, innovation is new ideas and methodologies. At Spire, resiliency is what is required to achieve greatness. At Spire, energy is 100% dedication and total commitment. The Spire Way places equal focus on the development of strong minds, strong bodies, and strong character. Are you ready to live the Spire Way?